Christy. You're still crazy to this day. Hi. It started now, Radical. I hope you're ready. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I don't know who that was. That was someone else. That was not me. I have saved your life with a live stream. My god, I must be some sort of hero. I am actually a god. Yes, hello Adrian, hello Lala. Hello Anas. What is a perfect combo for Lilith? There's no such thing as a perfect combo. I guess every combo has a chance of working, you know, if you have the elements that it requires, but none of them are guaranteed to work. All the best ones are basically the ones that I listed in my breeding guide though. Yes, Cabbage! Hello? And Mr. Grizzly? Celestina? Bow before your queen! Bow before your queen! Yeah, hello. Hello. It's quite chilly on my neck. That is why I'm wearing a hoodie like this today. Death Troya the Killer? That's kind of a terrifying name. Is there any necessity to be that in your face about your want to murder? Yes, it has started. Don't worry, we're only like 3 minutes early. It's all good. Oh, and by the way, guys, you know, we've got the chain breeding event and that coming up, but before all of that starts, we do have 2 legendaries to hatch today as well, which ain't too shabby-wabby. So we do have another Lilith to hatch. I know, some of you might be a little bit peeved about the fact that I have, what is it, 3 or 4 of them now? I'm sorry. Yeah, I see you, Francine. Had to level up VIP, spend money. Nothing else to it. What time is it here? It is 10:58 AM. You thought I had purple hair? God, no. I've never dyed my hair in my life. Look at this. Another Lilith. We don't even have any bloody space for it. I was gonna say, don't we have another epic somewhere around here? Yeah, let's move you into that light habitat, and then we'll take out some of these other legendaries. I ain't neglecting you, Christy. You're the first person that I said hello to in this live stream. I love you too, Saber. Or Sable. Hello, Robloxian. You have school tomorrow, but you must watch this stream. What, are you saying that it's really late for you? Look at Lilith! Yeah, go get it. Go get it. Little scrubby. There we go. She's alright. You have 8 Liliths. That ain't too bad. That's a lot of ascending fodder for you right there. Hope I'm having a nice day. I'm fine and dandy, and I'm going to be playing Apex later, so I'm probably going to be even happier then. But look, we've got another legendary to hatch as well. Look, it's a skeleton. You got a new phone? Nice. You'll have 35 top chat in here. People get the notifications as the stream goes on, if that's what you mean. Like, happens all the time, but it just never notifies people straight away, and then people will just keep coming and going over time, so don't worry about the view count numbers. They're literally, like, never accurate. So. Alright, you know what we need to do? We actually need to start moving some dragons around, and can we place him anywhere? We can place Tommy. But I think Tommy needs to be ascended. Oh, actually, we can just ascend our Lilith dragon that we just hatched, can't we? Let's do that instead. Bye-bye! Bye-bye, little Lilith. The only reason you play DML is because of me. What have I done? How are you supposed to do it if you have 8 or 80 Lilith dragons? The more the merrier, I say. What if you have 80 pixel dragons? Ascend all of them. You'll be swimming in materials by that point. Can I follow you? What do you mean? Can I follow you? How do I manage space with all of these dragons? Oh, I don't. I literally don't. Don't let my lack of care confuse you. It's the fact that I don't care. I just go, maybe I'll just throw this dragon in the vault. Don't really want it in the vault. Let's sell it. That's it. It's 7 AM for you? Ugh. God, I had to wake up at 7 today. It's hell. Screw getting up at 7 AM, dude. Alright, you know, we do have the Hearts Dragon for now. We need to make sure that our breeding den is free for the Aphrodite chain breeding event, if we manage to get the dragons for the chain breeding event, that is. But for now, we have little Hearty. So, Tornado Candy, boom. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted at all. So, I think what we do is we check what our clan quests are, pop in some food, use Kronos to time skip, then we're Gucci. You're here to support me? I'm happy to hear that. Go commit getting another Lilith. Thank you. You were actually kind for once. What did I say was- Oh, I didn't even participate in the crowded nursery. That's quite funny since I just hatched 2 legendaries, actually. That's how much I care. I definitely paid any amount of attention to that. Can you play Apex with me? Later if you want. I mean, I haven't really been asking anyone to play with me that much. I've only played in duos so far. But, I mean, I don't care too much. The only problem with playing in solos usually is the fact that, like, someone will die, and then they'll just leave without even trying to get res. It's like, for goodness sake, just wait 2 minutes. You're late? Not really. It's only been going for 7 minutes. Uninstall Apex. How could you say that, Christy? How could you say that? You feel depressed because your VIP expired? Ah, that feeling, dude. Mine expires in 2 days. Which means that I need to get up to 199 gems within 2 days. And I think if I actually bother to play, you know, it's easy enough. But, you know, it's tempting spending gems. What is Apex? Oh, you know, at that point, it's like, I'm surprised you haven't heard about it. Remember when Fortnite blew up? That's sort of what's happened with Apex. Like, I'm not saying, oh my god, you're such a scrub for not knowing that. What I'm saying is I'm surprised you haven't been bombarded with everyone else telling you what it is yet. Hey, you are Pop. What? How lucky am I? My breeding luck in DML's been pretty good recently, but I mean, in general, in video games, I am really unlucky. Like, people that know me and play, like, RNG games with me a lot, it is like an in-joke that my luck is just so bad, because when I first start playing a video game, my luck sucks ass. Honestly, it does. DML, 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 why? Is this where, like, the Beetlejuice guy pops up? Fortnite wins? Well, that's not true right now, because if you look at the Fortnite numbers compared to Apex on Twitch, I mean, Apex is getting, like, 4 times the viewership right now. So right now, Apex is definitely the game to be playing compared to Fortnite. You want to see me getting swatted by Russians? Oh, how kind of you. How very kind of you. Why does the title say chain breeding events are a mess? Is there news on a new one? Yes! I'm not saying that we have the news of the Aphrodite chain breeding event yet, of exactly what is going to happen, but chain breeding events in general just kind of suck major baloney. A Brawl Stars is the most you played? That's fair enough. I've never played Brawl Stars. Mostly just, not for any particular reason, it's just, you know, there's other stuff out there. It's like you can't play every video game at the same time, so you gotta be very selective. Apex doesn't have live events yet. It was released a week ago. They're getting a Valentine's Day, a season pass, and events are planned. So that's not accurate right now, Natrudak. What do I hate the most in DML? Freya and Hathor and the Divine Chess? Probably. You noob? Who's a noob? You mom? You got so told. I love you, Quacks, as a friend in DML. I'm calling lesbian right now. Is the donation music still on? Yes. If anyone wants to donate any amount or send a super chat, if you send it through, you will be able to ear rape everyone in the chat. Just a warning, in case you would like to do so. I would be happy to receive slush puppies and free money in exchange for deafness. Are you a god of DML? No, DML isn't a skill-based video game. That's like saying, are you a god of Candy Crush? Because in Candy Crush, I believe there's a set amount of moves that you can do, so you can just look it up. Unless it is randomized, in which case there's quite a bit more skill than DML in that case, but the problem with DML is that you just have such a benefit for playing for a longer time, or having certain items in your game, like the Dragon Fury Essence item from 2015. Do you play PUBG? No. God, no. I don't play Battle Royales. Apex is the first one I've ever touched, because all the other ones I never touched them on purpose, because they were either too long, too grindy, too buggy, or just in general filled with too many kids for my liking. Shout out, Michael! There you go. I hope the neighbours heard it. Do you live in India? I did at one point, not anymore. You're one of my biggest fans? I don't know. I'm sure some people would fight you over that. You have any idea how many times people PM me and they go, oh my god, I'm your biggest fan. And then they go, Quacks, can I add you in game? And it's like, well, clearly you're not, because you don't listen to a single video that I ever made when I say multiple times every video, I cannot add people because I have no friend slots left. So, Seung, 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 Seung. Sounds like I'm doing laser noises like, no, that's it, spaceship noises. That's what it sounds like. Does this chain breeding event last for a week? No, 4 days, I think. 4 days! Sounds bloody fantastic. Yeah, that is sarcasm in case you couldn't tell. Why did I leave India? Well, I didn't like the place, and plus, we only went there for my dad's work, and he got a position in another country, so then we moved away from India. So we popped that in. My name in DML is quackalakes. Do I live on Jupiter? Maybe. Maybe I do. Silver is from India. You met him? What, you met him IRL? I find that hard to believe. If only she was available for 4 years. If only. Aboy! What is my clan name? Quackalakes' clan. Hello, Roblox. I find it difficult to believe that you are the game reincarnate, but hello regardless. You live on the sun, it's so hot. You're probably dead then. Nutriac! Is this gonna be an ongoing thing today? Who is the best player in DML? It's not a skill-based video game! How many times do I have to say that a day? Is this the new meme? Is this the new meme? Quacks, are you the god of DML? Quacks, who's the god of DML? Oh my god, it's like, who's the best TV watcher in the world? Jesus Christ, I'm losing my brain. Alright, if you're gonna spam, you're getting permabanned. There we go. You're getting put in timeout, and then I'm just straight up banning you. Learn to never do that again, idiot. Bye. Easy enough. Brenda is not dead, as far as I'm aware, but I would say that Brenda has probably lost a lot of weight, because I have not fed her in maybe a year and a half, or whenever the video was done last. Poor Brenda. Poor Brenda. You can't believe that you're here with me. Why? What have I done? Jesus, please help you? I know. What's happened? Have the Christians come? I am Jesus. Oh! I am a girl, you dumb. I can be Jesus if I want! It's 2019, my dude, remember? Political climates are different these days. Nanny, 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 nanny! Good lord. Best combo for the lightning dragon? I'm pretty sure I already have a guide on the channel, so you're probably better off watching that. Or you can also look it up on the DML wiki, obviously. Really good website. Definitely should use it. Girls can dream too. Don't know about that. I thought women were around to make sandwiches, right? I thought that was their only use, correct? What? You're saying that's not true? You dare me to say yeet. Disgusting. Am I really what? Philippines is one of the wonders of the world. I would disagree. Let's say we agree to disagree on that one. Annie! Wait, you're gonna get your buddy fight card. What, buddy fight Vanguard? Do you think the autumn's gonna be a Dragon of the Month in future? Probably not at this point, because they keep replacing all of the monthlies. So I don't know. You sent him a picture of your house. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Anyway, I thought you were in England now. Wanna play Apex Legends? I already answered your question earlier. I'm not playing it right now. Do I have a fire dragon? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I've ever had a fire dragon ever. You know, I think he's one of the only dragons in the game that I don't have yet. You know, he's just so difficult to get a hold of. What is my favourite dragon in the game? It does say in the live stream description, so my favourite three are the Imperial, the Caterpillar, and the Dark Ice. There are some other good ones, though. You're Filipino, but you don't care that much about your culture? I'm just saying I've been to a lot of places, and especially a lot of places in, like, Asia, around Australasia. Definitely got some things wrong with them. I mean, so does this country. Every country does, but there are some really egregious problems and, you know, cultural differences that mean I would not be able to live there. How to get divine dragons? You have to be around during divine events, or, you know, special events like the upcoming chain breeding event. Oh my god, Silver, have you found a boyfriend? Is that what's happening? Yeah, don't worry about the commands still don't work. You know, blame Nightbot, I don't know, it doesn't work anymore. I apologize. You can still spam them if you want, because I like seeing them in chat. You're gay now? You are. I'm one of the people that can make Shaggy use 1000% of his power. Man, you know, I used to love the old Scooby-Doo movies. They were like part of my childhood. If I think back to my childhood, I think of Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Channel, and the Scooby-Doo movies. Now, I will never notice you, you are correct. Do I have the demon? What do you mean, demon? Which dragon don't I like? Droid, Hathor, and Freya can burn in hell. Yay! Is that like the new yeah? How am I? I am fine. Everyone's the big gay. You don't have a boyfriend? I thought you had a boyfriend online and he was coming to your house. I thought that's what your discussion was about, right? Don't tell me that I've made a mistake. Howdy, Leo. Howdy, partner. You're trying to breed the Dark Ice, then you found my channel. Sounds good, boy. Do I have the Interstellar? There's no such dragon, unless it's got a different name in your language to mine. Alright, there we go. We finally did daily tests. You know, I still don't have the epic out of these. That's how little I bother with these daily tasks. I made a big mistake? What? You're telling me I somehow made that sort of mistake? Nah, I don't believe you. Don't believe you. I think you're trolling me. I am not gonna say that. And Sergi, hello! The Dark Ice is Dambas God. What? Samsung or Oppo? I don't know what Oppo is. Why does the plant attack sound wet? I think that's your own fantasies coming into that. Don't believe the mod? What? I'm glad your DML was very big success. Yes, hello Leo, why'd you keep saying it? Can I look at the Lilith Dragon's knack? What, you're talking about Knack the game? I didn't know Lilith played Knack. Hello, it's the amateur potato. We single Pringles are going to sleep at Valentine's Day. You know what? Before I came on stream, I was actually ordering things for Valentine's Day, so you can take me out of that one, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I cannot join you on your escapades on Valentine's Day, single Pringles, but you can have a big club to yourselves, like make a big group of all the single Pringle mingles, and do you. You dare me to donate to myself. I'm pretty sure that's against API, so I will not be doing that to get my channel banned. Thank you. Wait, who are you even talking to, Silver? I just saw that someone was basically stalking you. Who are you talking to in chat? You missed me? I missed you too. I missed all of you. What is real name, Sister Quack? So you're talking about my name. I am not a nun, just in case you weren't sure, but my name is Emily, my real name. Maybe. Who knows, I might be lying. That's the suspense coming in there. Wait, what? You said that you lived in Australia at one point, Dragon Addict. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I know. All the dragons with that, the body type are kind of spasmy. I don't think the Lilith is as bad as the Pixie Dot, because the Pixie Dot and those dragons really do have scuffed necks, like proper scuffed. Why do I hate the chain breeding events? It's not just me, it's like everyone. Like, there are tons of people. There are tons and tons of people that hate them. And it's basically because, you know, they make it so that you have to finish an event that lasts, you know, say 10 days. But the breeding, or the chain breeding only lasts until the end of that event timer, which means that on average you'll only get like 2 attempts to breed at max if you manage to do the event. So it's pretty pants. Hello, Anchor. Your only date is food. Beautiful. And hello, Pen Cover. Do you want to visit Albania? He has 1.2B visits. I have no idea what you mean by that. And thank you, Dianelle. Like, why are you always thirsty? Are you sure you're not just dehydrated in general? So, maybe you're too lazy to go down and get a drink, and then, I don't know, you just don't get one, and then you're like, I wonder why I'm so parched, too. It's like yesterday. I could barely walk yesterday, so I didn't end up doing anything or going out. And I didn't want to have to walk, so I didn't have a drink or eat until... when was it? 7 PM? Yeah, I don't think I drunk or ate anything until 7 PM yesterday. You are in London? I'm not in London, I'm near London. Albania does not have 1 billion humans. What? Can you show me your profile? What, you mean like my in-game DML one? Can you make a meme on me? It would be a meme of, or including, not on me, but sure? I guess? Girls in your area only like money. Now that's a stereotype. Maybe it's the fact that you attract the wrong girls, or you're looking for the wrong girls, because you get people that are like that all the time. They're like, oh my god, all these boys are so rude to me. Oh, there's no good men out there. It's like, no, you just decide to go and date the ones that get expelled from school and take drugs 5 times a day. You know, it's your fault a lot of the time why you're drawn to certain people. Like, you gotta think, if you want to find a different type of person, you're probably gonna go out of, or you're probably gonna have to go out of your way to find them. It's like, what is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. Who's rich? Your body review, no way you will do- What are you saying, Robloxian? Who is Quackalakes, your mum? Did they show us what the chain breeding event is? As in, they told us that it is an Aphrodite chain breeding event and it lasts like 4 to 6 days, something like that. They haven't told us the combo yet. If I knew the combo, I would tell you. Trust me. And Ange, welcome. You've been overusing Panadol. That is actually quite bad. Because, you know, it's like if you keep using certain drugs and substances over and over and over again, no matter how harmless they are, eventually you grow an immunity to it. And same with germs. They start growing immunities, so be careful. Once upon a time, a princess is sleeping. A frog went up and kissed her on her choppy chips. That might be why you're so thirsty. I doubt that's the reason. It's probably just the fact that you're dehydrated. Especially if you live in hot countries, because if you live in hot countries, you should be drinking more. Did you use the DML wiki for the next event or weekly and monthly dragons? Yes. I always check the DML wiki. It's basically like, whenever I put out guides or info or give advice, I'm never just going to trust only me to do it. So, you know, I will check the DML wiki, see what they say. I'll check different breeding calculators to see what they say. I'll check the forums to see what they've found. And I sort of collate everything together. Because there's nothing worse than only taking one source for your information and then it being completely and utterly wrong. That is the worst thing you can do. Drugs can kill you if you have too many drugs. Depends on the drug. You can take a drug once and it can kill you. Can you subscribe me? I don't know, can ya? I dare ya. You won't. You won't. We are gonna get a divine in the chain breeding event. Well, there's the possibility. There's no guarantee. I'm too thick. No, you. Do you like the love potion? Yeah, I think it was pretty cute from what I've seen so far. I do want to see the baby version, and I do want to see the egg. It's not out on the wiki yet, is it? Right, I'm gonna have a quick look just in case. Just in case. Nah, the image files aren't here yet. That's kind of sucky. Ripperino pepperinos. Oh my god. Young, you keep waving at me. You're gonna go and check the game files? Why are you checking the game files? You finally got some water? Good. Try not to kill yourself. That is a good piece of information or advice. No, I have no idea what you're saying, and please remember that the chat has to remain in English because otherwise we can't moderate it. Did you have a honor in school year? What do you mean by a honor? Do I have a pet? Yes, I have a parrot. His name is Gandhi. Like, if you mean by an honor, what do you mean, like a dux of the school? Do you mean something else? What year are you talking about? What honor are you talking about? Are you talking about certificates? I used to get certificates a lot. Because I remember at my primary schools and high schools, we used to get, every term, they used to give certificates out to the top 2, I think it was, from each lesson, or like each subject that was offered at the school. I got quite a lot of those, if that's what you mean. 3 minutes left for school. Sounds bad. Sag, I already answered your question. I said I dare you, because you won't. How often do I do these live streams? Normally whenever I get the chance. Like, I would have done one yesterday, but I wasn't at home the whole day, so it's like, oh, well, that's not gonna happen, is it? And plus, you know, sometimes I get really distracted with editing. Depends on what I've been doing. And I was streaming on Twitch for a while, but the problem was, I'm so wishy-washy. I'm like, I want to stream on Twitch, but then I can't put as much effort into YouTube. So it's like, it kills me on the inside, trying to work out where I want to put the priorities at. So I think it's probably a better idea to focus on the YouTube channel rather than the Twitch. It sucks because I do actually have a very select group of loyal people on Twitch that, you know, have donated and subbed on there, and I feel bad for them because, you know, they'll never use YouTube. It's like some people, they'll never use Twitch. Some people will never even touch YouTube. 1st of April, you need to do a speech in front of thousands of people? Whoa, that doesn't sound troll at all. Is the Lilith dragon good with the tiger dragon? The tiger dragon isn't good. Sorry, but he's not. He's okay as an early game dragon, but he's not good later on. He's weak to too many things, and nothing that is an epic is good. Licky my... I'm not gonna say that 3 times. That sounds lewd. What's my favorite game right now? RE2 is still technically my favorite game. I just can't play it because I'm physically not able to. So, I don't know, I've been having fun with Apex. I haven't really touched Overwatch in a while. I said I was gonna get GM this season, and of course, everything happens to distract me. And plus, this week, at the end of this week, I am gonna be in London at the Anime Gaming Con, whatever it is, because we got the tickets bought for me and my fiance at Christmas. So I am gonna be busy being in London for like 3 days, 3.5 days. So it's gonna be a busy time. I'm literally never gonna get back to Overwatch ever again. Have I hacked a DML? No. I'm not a scumbag, amazingly enough. You have glossophobia. Do you actually? Is that diagnosed? Because I tell you what, I hate people. Maybe I have glossophobia. See ya if you're gonna school. Every time you ask me about your dragon, you get triggered. Get a better dragon then. Don't get angry at me because I'm spitting truths, kid. The balloon dragon should have a scary movie. Same with Droid. You like anime? I've watched shows, but it's like all movies and all TV shows. You get good anime, you get good normal movies, you get good everything. You get some good Bollywood stuff. It's like, it's not the fact that I like anime, I just like things that represent their stories well, if you get what I mean. It's not that it's anime, it's the fact that it's a story that works. Thank you, Satch. Who is Ninja? Someone that people have started to dislike a lot because he changed everything about himself to become more advertiser friendly. That's who Ninja is. You hate talking to unknown people? Oh, some of them are just such weirdos. You're dizzy? Stop running around in circles. That would help. Apex sucks. Well, why did you ask me if you wanted to play it with me later? Are you okay? Tokyo Ghoul is my best anime I've ever watched. Good for you, Chara. Yes, it is an anime. Anime is literally Japanese animation. That's what it means. Fess. Why? DML should have an anime. I think it would be really cool. Definitely. Like, we've seen sort of that sort of thing happen with some DML special events. Like, they did it for the Pyramid event. They did it for... I don't remember what other events they've done it for, but they have had, like, mini trailers for events before. And they were pretty cool. Not as high budget as we would probably like. But some of the ads are cute as well. You started playing DML January 15, 2015? At some point in 2015. Come on, you want to play with me? Again, you need to make up your mind, Natrunak. You just said you didn't like it. Now you're asking me if I want to play it. Do you have split personality disorder? Is that what's going on? Am I talking to two different Natrunaks right now? Do you know Far Cry 5 or Far Cry in general? I've been playing Far Cry since the Wii games. I didn't play the latest one. I did not play 5, but I did play the others. Okay, then why is Body Fight English version is 3 episodes slower? Probably to do with the cast. Because what happens a lot is they'll do the dubbing way after the Japanese version of it actually comes out, so they're really stripped for time when it comes to getting English dubs out. So it's just the way that is. Is the Orca Dragon good? Not really. It's alright. It's a legendary. It's better than epic, so... The thing is, Silver, you say they might not want to continue a convo with you, but you gotta remember, think about how awkward you might be. Imagine if that person is 50 times more awkward than you. Because, for instance, I'm someone that usually just responds to questions because I go like, oh my god, do they think I'm weird? Oh, I don't want to seem clingy. I don't want to seem I'm overly attachy. And then people think that I'm like cold, or they think that I don't like them. But actually, I'm like going out of my way to be so over the top. What's the word for it? Like toned down? That they think it's the opposite. So it does depend on the person. Some people are just dismissive because they just hate everyone and they might just be an ass. But some people genuinely, it's just the fact that they are even more awkward than you. In which case it becomes the burden of one of you to try and, you know, sort it out. Oh yeah, Trials of Odin, that was it. You're taking your sats in 2 months? Oh boy, I bet that'll be fun. Is there another Divine event? Soonish, from what we've gathered. Is Lilith good? She's okay. Wanna play Apex Legends? I already said Natrunak, after I'm done streaming, maybe I will play with you then. If you wanna add me on Origin. Because you have to go to Origin, add friend, and I'm pretty sure my username on there is Quack500. Apparently, I already had my Origin account set up because I used to play The Sims on it and some other games. So apparently it was called Quack500. The dead Pokemon Roblox game, Pokemon Center Music. That is not where that's from, it's from the Pokemon game. That's like saying, Jaina Storm... what's her second name? Well, it's like saying, oh look, it's Jaina from Hearthstone. That's not how that works, my friend. Some people get really triggered at you saying that. How? You go into Origin, the Origin client, and you click the Add Friend button. You meet such people all day in the server. Oh yeah. The people that you meet on Discord in particular are normally those people that don't do too well face to face. So if you're ever gonna find awkward people, it's definitely gonna be in some place like Discord or forums. What is my name in my clan in DML? My name is Quackalakes in game. My clans are Quackalakes' clan and the real Quackalakes depending on platform, and both are full. They have been full for years. You're playing with slime? Disgusting. You still didn't get Lilith? Keep going. It's only day 12 of the month. You've still got more than half a month to go. Sent me a friend request. I will check that after the stream then. Make sure you remember Brick Bronze. Why do you remember all of the mods and everything that aren't actually Nintendo games? Did you play everything Pokemon related that wasn't actually a Pokemon game? Yes, it's Quack 500. That would be it. Oh my god, the DML forums. Speaking of which, you know, there's a guy that's been on there for a while now, and he keeps trying to say to everyone that he is like the peak DML player of all time. And I had to have a discussion with him at one point because he was basically saying that he was like better than everyone because he does a lot in his day. And then he started saying that in the DML forums, and my god, it's been like an ongoing meme for about 8 months now. And every time the guy speaks, everyone just gets so angry. It's actually hilarious. I love the entire situation where there's just one guy, just by being a human being, triggers everyone around them. It is so funny. I saw it again today. Like, it was one of the most recent forum threads that had been spoken in. And all I could see was everyone, like, going, "Oh my god, we don't care!" Oh, it was so sad. Do the APA and EUR servers matter when joining a clan? I think they did at one point. I'm not sure if they do anymore. Sorry you don't have money to ear-rate. That's okay. That's okay. I think we had a lot of that last time. What is the most thing that I hate that DML/Gameloft do? If it's the same events over and over. No, the thing that I hate the most about what Gameloft do is the fact that they are literally willing to sell out their soul to Satan. As in, they're willing to lie to their customers, they're willing to get content creators to lie to their customers. I basically just don't like the fact that Gameloft are one of the shadiest companies ever to trust as a consumer. Plus, they've broken multiple laws while DML's been running, such as the fact that they were breaking the Play Store's terms of service when the first Divine event came out. So they have literally been breaking the law at a certain point, so I'm not sure whether that was like an unintentional oversight, like someone didn't read the Play Store terms of service properly, or whether it was an intentional thing, and I'm leading towards over time to thinking that it was an intentional thing. Can I suggest a supportive water dragon for a defensive team? Nezha. Aphrodite, I guess. Aphrodite isn't defensive though. Narwhal's pretty good for that. And there might be a new divine coming soon, so, you know, before you start planning a team ahead, I would say, since we know there's probably going to be a divine event soon, I would say wait until the divine event comes out and then organize what you want your main team to be. Your birthday is on the 16th of Feb. That's when my mozzarella goes out of date. How about that? Owen Hobin, welcome. How have you been? I'm sure you probably didn't need to know when my mozzarella expires, but the only reason I remember is because I checked it this morning. Out of all the legendaries we can breed at any time, which one is the strongest? In terms of those legendaries, I think their elemental typing is more important. And one of the easiest legendaries to breed is the Pixie, and she's also one of the best, because, I mean, Plant and Wind are pretty good typings. I mean, she is a worse version of our Hermes Dragon here, who is a worse version of Freya. So, if you use a Pixie Dragon, you have to be aware of the fact that you are literally using a dragon that's outclassed directly twice, but she's still really good. Yours is May 26. You're all gonna get DDoS now. All of you. You're still salty that your name is a bad word. That's what you get. Blame your parents for that. You're my biggest fan again. I would have people that would contest that statement. Ninja Nugget. I don't even know how people come up with some of their usernames. Ninja Nugget. Like, who would think to put a chicken nugget in like a, I think of it as like the Ronald McDonald robber. You know, the one that is wearing the black and white striped outfit. The robber, thief, whatever you want to call him. That's what I see. Your brother would. Again, I can't believe anyone these days. I can't believe anything I'm told. Never, ever, never. Was that Silver and Christy were just having like a mini spat? God, you're like a married couple. Wait, they actually tried to say that the keys weren't random? Yeah, I don't know. There are... Oh, by the way, thank you, Erpan, for subbing. Glad to have you here. But yeah, I don't know. Some people are so adamant in believing their own crap. It is unreal. Like, you find so many people in a game like this where rather than looking up the stats and the official numbers for things, and, you know, when we say you've got a low 4% chance of breeding a legendary, they'll go, I've tried 15 times and I don't have it yet. The chances are 0%. And then they'll like start a tirade and say they're gonna like sue Gameloft and that I'm a liar. Oh, those sorts of people are insane, but they happen more than you'd like to think. It's unreal. They just, it's like they really want to believe that they're not doing something wrong, or they don't want to accept that maybe they just don't understand it very well, and so they'll just blame something else. They will make you, they will be adamant that it is something else. I don't know, why don't you just be honest? Or why don't you just accept that you're not gonna know everything all the time? Like, even though I try and help people in DML, I am not gonna say that I have never made a mistake, or, you know, named a dragon wrong, or named a dragon's elements wrong, because I have. Especially when I'm tired. A gaping pig at the screen. Wait, what are you talking about? Am I a good girl or bad girl? In what context? I'm not really either. Normally people aren't binary like that. Yeah, I don't know, especially with the key thing, people still ask to this day, where do you find the keys in the events, Quack? And it's like, yeah, I've already told you 18 times it's random, but if you want to keep asking, I could just start ignoring you, it's easy enough. Oh, and Zhang, hello, how have you been? And Ken? Oh, I love this item shop menu music. Beep, 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 beep. You think you're forgetting something? Did you forget your brain? Quacks, you are so funny. Your national exam? Why, you're taking an exam here? You're taking a national DML exam. Ingesting music. Excuse? I'll ingest you in a minute. Yeah, take that. Still ingesting music. I guess I got a really weird thought. You missed watching my streams? I'm happy to have you back. Happy for you to join us back in the land of DML skis. What is my playlist like? What, you mean like my music playlist or what? Dragny. What's my favorite song? I don't have a single favorite song because it's like, music is one of those things where you might love a single song for a set time, but people's tastes do change all the time. So, I don't have a single favorite. I'm not gonna play PUBG. I would rather start NAC. You back with food and drink? I really need a drink. My throat is dry as F. Ascending a dragon worth it? Oh god, yeah, I'm ascending a Lilith right now. But yeah, my music playlist, if you ever want to see it, for whatever reason, you can find it on the channel anyway. Like, if we go to playlists, I know that there are a lot of random playlists, but you should be able to find the music playlist in here somewhere. I don't know, it's somewhere in here anyway. For me, it normally ends up appearing in my library anyway. But this is the link here. This is what's in it. Lots of random crap, basically. Do I watch Justin Bieber? No, I never liked him. Your team is all legendary, but they are level 20? That's fine. Yeah, if you want to join Gameloft, you have to take a DML exam to get the job. If only that were the case, can you imagine how different it would be compared to like people in Gameloft that had no idea how the game worked, where they were like, hey, you're on the dev team now. It's like, what? How does this work? You really messed something up? You don't want to live anymore? Hey dude, nothing is ever going to push you to that point, and it never should. Because it's worse to remove yourself from the earth than it is to stay. For everyone. Like, if you want to think about it in one way, no matter what you're doing, you're probably achieving more in the world than you are from just leaving the world. Oh, I already collected the food. I can't do this. Alright, let's reset all those. More enchanted arena fights. I guess we can do one more. Am I playing Plants vs. Zombies 2? No. I don't really watch... Well, I mean, I don't really play mobile games. I don't know why you asked that in a true neck. They help you with your anxiety? That is not something that I go out of my way to do. If they do actually help you, I am glad to hear it. But, you know, if you do have anxiety over everything, I hope that one day you manage to get over it. Or, more so, you manage to alleviate the problems that stem, or the things that cause it, at least. Minimizing when you have stuff like anxiety is some of the best that you can do. Which brand car do I want? I literally could not care less. Like, some people care so much about what vehicle they drive. Could not care less. If anything, you know, when I do actually start driving, I would just pick a safe car. The safest one out there. Give it inside bouncy castle cushioning. If you have to. I literally could not care less, but what the car looks like, or how the car performs, I don't really care about. Am I going to stream Apex Legends? The reason I'm not is because when I streamed Overwatch, I should be getting like 300 FPS. and then like 200 while streaming, but my FPS keeps going down to like 60, and for me that is unplayable. Like, I have a 144Hz monitor. There is no way that I am going to sit there for hours and hours a day and play games on 60 FPS. So, same with the Nightbot command stuff. That needs fixing. I need to work out what it is about my setup that is causing such a performance drop. I think it is my, well, my motherboard's old anyway. I think it might be my RAM. But there is something in particular that I wouldn't have thought should have made much of a difference, but it is really, really screwing it up. Do you know the full form of AF? Yes, of course. I had anxiety when I was young, still today. Sad boys. Posh is good for low levels. You can use anything when you're a low level player. I would always suggest using epics at a minimum, but he will need to get replaced eventually. Do you recommend to max the Lilith Dragon? Depends on your team. Depends on what you're going for. It is your RAM? Well, I don't know. It probably is, but I really do need to have a proper check. You love my islands? Really? I don't even decorate them. In fact, I go out my way to not decorate them. PewDiePie versus T-Series, who will win? It's not really very fair, because T-Series is an entire Indian channel with, like, so many different people involved, whereas PewDiePie is basically like a, what, a 5-man army? Can I kiss you? No, not today. Not today, I've got cooties. I apologize. I apologize for that. You deleted DML a couple of months ago. You know, people do that. You know, if you don't watch the game, I wouldn't expect you to watch the content anymore. You know, that's fair. That is fair. It's like how if you weren't interested in listening to people's life stories anymore, I wouldn't expect you to watch, like, vloggers and things like that. You know, it's just, people change, people move on, people lose interest. Everyone does that in life. Do I live alone? Technically, yes. I mean, the house is technically, it's not mine, but I do live in this house on my own, like, all the time, pretty much, apart from on weekends sometimes. And Kenneth, hello! Which legendary is the best for low-level players? Any of them, to be honest. Kadir Ali Sahadat. Why do you want me to say your name? Who believes all, or who believed all girls had cooties? Well, I didn't believe it, but I'm gonna start saying it now. What is worse than 60 FPS? Yes, 1 FPS would stink pretty bad. 10 FPS would stink pretty bad. 20 FPS would stink pretty bad. Like, don't get me wrong, it can get worse. However, doesn't mean that I should put up with it. Yes, I said your name. I did. I only have 130 portal gems left. We do have 4 days of VIP left, which means that if we need to collect any more gems for 20 days of VIP, hopefully we should be able to do that within like a 5-day period. Look, if we don't manage to do it, I literally don't know how we would manage that. Like, manage not doing it anyway. Because that would... I would have to get so unlucky with everything. Do I know Lady Noir? Didn't you ask this last time? And I'm gonna give the same answer. Lady Noir from what? Because Lady Noir is not just something from one series. Or it's not just one person. You came from the Philippines? Cute. What time is it there? 11:56 a.m. Am I leave alone? I already answered your question, Kadim. I am not gonna say that, Ange, because I don't trust it. I don't trust that one. American teachers would say my name is Hobin. But I would understand it as my name is same Korean and English. Yeah, it looks like Hobin to me. Unless you're a hobbit. Hobin. A 0.01 FPS. That's not how that works. Are you know who is me? Yes, you are you. I am me. It's Habin. Well, that's not how it looks to me. Hobin, Crobin. He's got strobe lighting. That's all I have to say. I don't know. I don't know where our brains are going. 6:56 p.m. Again, you can sort of get an idea of where everyone's from. And hello, Kirby. Am I leave alone? Kadir, I already answered your question once. You asked it again. I responded again. This is the final time I'm going to say I already answered your question before I will time you out for not listening. Are we okay? Have I made that clear? Good. You just got the Kongming? Oh yeah, I bred the Kongming on my Android account a while ago. I just didn't bother hatching him until today. I only hatched him because I needed the hatchery space. Leave alone! Leave me alone! It is true that the English was also broken, but, you know, again, yes, I do technically live alone. You're leaving? I don't even believe you. Light, shadow, and fire is good. It's alright, but again, a legendary would be better. Legendaries just have that bonus of not being weak to anything and having higher base stats, so why would you not use them? They're a little bit harder to enchant. Oh, boo-hoo. That's the problem with being awkward. When you rely on someone else to continue the conversation, what happens is if you get another awkward person, you're both relying on the other person. So then you can have some really bad miscommunication. Again, people might think that maybe maybe you don't like them. Maybe they'll think that, I don't know, you're avoiding them on purpose because they've done something. Especially awkward people, because they just go around in circles in their head thinking, oh my god, what have I done? What are they doing? What have I done wrong? So, I think there is a point where you need to be able to identify when you're with like another really shy person. And at that point, I guess just hope and pray that they're being shy because they're awkward and not because they're an ass. Do you want to listen to my song? If you send it in the Discord server, you can send it in the other creations and everyone can listen. What is your favorite League of Legends champion? None of them. I never enjoyed League. I was bullied into playing it for 3 seasons. No, 4 seasons, and I don't like the game. Literally, I never have. I used to have to play it on 250 ping as well, because I used to be playing in Australia with people from, like, England. Oh my god, it was hell. Hello, CN123. Oh, we actually got some gems. That is not too bad for a change. I do not know how to speak Indonesian, no. It is not on my priority list, amazingly enough. You really want to go? You can do whatever you want. I'm Croatian. Are you in Deutschland? No, I am from England. I am living in England right now. But that's good though, Kenneth. I'm glad you managed to breed it. Oh, you're going swimming with your friends, Kadir. I'm glad that I'm not going swimming because it would probably be pretty cold here in England. Although, I guess it doesn't matter that much if you're in like an indoor heated pool. But in Australia, for example, all the pools are outside for the most part. And oh my god, it gets freezing. What is 2 + 2 × 2? Your mum. Do I know Hindi? I knew like select Hindi words when I lived in India because, you know, I had to go to the international school there and they tried to bully you into learning their language. Blah. I don't like learning languages. Like, I'm not saying that necessarily it's the fact that that language is the problem. I'm just saying I don't like learning languages. You've never seen the 100 Gems? I've only seen it, I think, 3 times, and I got 2 of them within the same week. So, that was interesting. That's what you were saying, Christy. I was gonna say. I don't know why you're being weird about it. You can leave whenever you want. But yeah, you can't really leave some conversations whenever you want because, you know, you get dragged into it. That can kind of suck. Bob the Beer Man. Bob the Builder. Can he fix it? Bob the Builder. Yes, he can. It's so sad that I still remember the full song. I'm not going to sing the full thing. God, no. Why are you quoting that song? Don't say it's a TikTok song either. It's not even from TikTok. TikTok just steals everything. It's literally just people, like, you know air guitar? How the entire point behind air guitar is to pretend that you're playing? The entire point of TikTok / Musical.ly is literally just to pretend like you're actually singing. For the most part. Like, I have never ever downloaded the app, and I never ever plan to in my life. Oh, the coconut song? Whoa, that takes me back. Nothing to do but stare at the screen and wait? Well, that's how these games work, unfortunately, because if you think about it, if they made the game possible to be played, like, all the time, there would be certain people that would just shoot up, because the people that have a lot of spare time would just redo fights over and over and over and over, and it would basically become World of Warcraft at that point. So, what they want to do is to stop people from being able to just, you know, giga hoard stuff. They put the time limits there on purpose. So then, they can artificially raise the skill cap, and artificially pretend like the game is much longer than it should be. So I don't agree that that was the right thing to do, but it's the way that Gameloft works, I'm afraid. Are you planning 100%ing DML? There's no such thing. Can you suggest me a good team? I'm level 50. You can choose whatever legendaries and divines you want. The idea for a team is to decide, do you want it to be an aggressive team? Do you want it to be a defensive team? Do you want it to have a wide range of elements? Do you want it to be a set of dragons that are all the same level so that they can do castle events? Or do you want to do it where you only have one higher level dragon? Because there are so many different variables and different things that determine how you decide to make a team. I can't make that choice for you. I cannot. It has 78 base attacks, around about that, something like that. I think. Actually, no, is it lower? No. I don't remember. The lantern I never remember. I never even bothered to check the first time, I don't think. Oh, it is 70. Yeah, I thought it was like 76, but no, it's 78, 242 health. Aphrodite is a divine indeed. You have the shadow, but you need to start breeding dragons starting from energy. Whoa, get them out of the way, dude! Breed all the commons in that first. What is the breeding combo for Aphrodite? We don't know it yet! If I knew, I would tell you! Your uncle is from England. That's cute. That's cute. Actually, I should check it. How many trinkets in that I have. Grinding for enchantment leak stuff is such a pain. Takes forever. Alright. Your little sleaze ball. How many do we have? 1,300. We might as well swap up some of these plant anyway. There we go. We got a few extra plant. So, more trinkets. We collect more legendary. Enchant Andy. We get our first fully upgraded dragon for this patch. That sounds good. Gen 8 will be revealed on Pokemon Day, according to who? Is that confirmed? Hello, Asniv? Am I left-handed? No, I am not. I do know quite a few left-handed people, but I am not left-handed. Oh, actually, do we have a dragon to hatch? I don't know, actually. Hatch. I'm gonna hatch another Kitsune so I can use it for ascension fodder. All of these babies are gonna come out and get used as garbage. I also need to make some more space. I don't think I have enough room for another habitat. Oh no, I do. I take that back then. I'm gonna pop a water habitat down, and I'm gonna hatch that mud dragon. Then we'll see what happens. If a fly sucks a boob, will it suck milk or blood? Blood. Because directly underneath on the skin, that would be blood, not milk. If you said, if a fly were to suck a nipple, would it suck blood or would it suck milk? The answer would still be blood, I believe. You guessed that the combo of the Aphrodite is the love potion and you don't know the other one? We don't know yet. Can you transfer your mobile account to a PC laptop? Yes, you have to get in contact with GameLoft support to do so. You are 3 pieces away from getting Jade. Sucks to suck. Now, it depends on what you've got to do in your life and, you know, how you prioritize things and how optimal you are during event timers. I got the Jade, I just haven't hatched it yet. And Gabingo! What are you doing? Hello, hello. And Minvu, thank you for subbing, my friendo. Glad to have you here joining us in the stream today. Can I show you my dark eyes? Mike, where are you? There's Mike. Do you think life on Mars is possible? I think anything is possible. I mean, if you go back 50 years ago, tell people that we had stuff like Discord and Skype as a thing, they would have said, you can't talk to people face to face that live in Australia. You're mad. Look at them. They got proven wrong. All that they would have to do is, if it literally could not be inhabited properly, they'd just have to make like a massive outer space station and somehow make it fit for public use. It'd probably be like a massive waiver where they're like, if you go to Mars, there's a good chance you might die. Sign away your life. And then people will go, sign, tick. And then people get shipped off. Tomorrow we have mini solo event. Is it tomorrow? I don't remember it being tomorrow. When did they say the mini event was on? Let's look at the next week's schedule. Here it is. So that would be the 13th. So we will have a solo event, which would be that love potion party. And then the day after, we will have the Spread the Love event. Just live and see if it happens. Probably not in our lifetime, unfortunately. Maybe a couple of generations after us. You have a rival? Why do you have a rival? Who has a rival? What? How much do you hate or like math? I hate math with a burning, steaming portion of my very being. As Niv, please understand, my friend list is full and has been for a very long time. You can add me, but the thing is you will never pop up in game for me, ever. So if you want to add me, you have to add me. I cannot add you, okay? And again, don't ever expect me to gift you or anything because I literally cannot. What about a new island? You don't have space for habitats? How? Shouldn't you just be upgrading these? Like, upgrade these. There's no way you don't have... If I don't have... I mean, if I have space, 99% of players have space. Like, there's no way. If you actually upgraded all of your habitats with the enchantment stuff, you would have space. What is my code? Add to. You have 160. Oh, then what are you doing with them? Because they should be upgraded. Are you sure you're using the right habitat type? Because do remember that if you use too many legendary habitats, you will be wasting a lot of space. Like, a ton of space. Like, it is definitely in people's best interest to use the minimum amount of legendary habitats possible, because you are missing out on 1 space minimum up to, like, what is it? 4? No, 5? No, I think it's 4 extra spaces of space if you don't do that. There is a dragon vault. Yeah, this is the dragon vault. Every new slot is 100 million for me. So, realistically, I would rather never ever use it. And plus, the problem with the vault is the fact that the dragons that go into this vault, they're just stuck there. You don't do anything with them. You can't see them. Like, they'll appear in your, what's it called? In your codex. But if you can't see them, what is the point? Hello, Farida? How do you get the farmer and pop art? It's quite simple. Friends recruited. I've recruited apparently 230 people, apparently. So essentially what you do is new friends that join the game. They will open up the game and then eventually it will prompt them to enter in a referral code. So then if that player enters in your referral code, you will get a little bit further through this. So you need 5 for the pop art, you need 12 for the farmer, and then at 15 you get 100 gems. So it's basically just like, think about getting your brother and sister to come play, and then you get a reward for doing it. That's how it works. Essex Productions, hello. What is the use of habitat extender if you're unable to put a new habitat? Yeah, the habitat extenders at one point had their use, but unfortunately, as soon as they brought out the habitat upgrades, the habitat limit extenders actually, they became pretty bad, unfortunately. Am I ready for the Divine event? Sure, I mean, I don't have anything to breed, really, apart from the Dragon of the Week. I'm ready, personally. Don't know about everyone else. Hello, Just Dance Lover. Do I like TikTok? No. Again, it's just a site of overused, repeated garbage over and over again. There's missing content in your game? What, you mean like the question mark? A failure to download data thing, or what? What do you mean, bees? Because you gotta remember, DML is a very buggy game at times, very buggy. What is the level of combination for Heart Dragon? Anything above level 4 has the chance of working. I normally suggest using level 10 minimum, usually around about level 15s for epics and legendaries, but you don't have to do that. Legendary trinkets are so hard to get. What, you mean materials? They can be. What is my code? Add 2. Have I ever eaten a bug? I think I have by accident a few times. And plus, you know what they say? They say the stat is like everyone eats 3 spiders a year because they walk into your mouth at night while you sleep. Obviously, that's a really skewed stat because what if you just live in a house where there are no spiders somehow? Don't know how that would happen, but you know, some places are more prone to having spiders than others. So I imagine that maybe one person eats 15 spiders and one person eats 1 spider, and then they average out eventually among everyone, you know? But no, apparently bugs aren't that bad. Yeah, I've never installed TikTok and I never will either. It's definitely more of a new generation kid sort of thing, I think. You just sent me a request. Well, I don't see it. Is it good to breed a Lilith with a level 18 tornado and ceremony? That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, boosting your dragon's levels higher than that doesn't guarantee that the breed is gonna work, but it will help your odds, okay? That's how it works. That's how the breeding in this game operates. That's the most basic thing that you should understand about DML. That breeding is luck-based. So you need to understand the concept of luck and how it works. And, you know, how to increase your chances by using better breeding combos and stuff like that. You hope I enjoy the rest of my day? We'll see. We'll see. It's only 20 past 12. Best combo for the Harpy? I think I already went through that in a video before. I don't remember all the combos for every dragon off the top of my head. You use level 20s? Again, level 20s are good as well. Nothing wrong with it. Oh god, this Valkyrie. Big boobies. Almost so big pointy boobies. And he looks like a man. So it does kind of creep me out a little bit. But, I don't know, maybe he has implants? Weird dragon overall. I think this playlist is gonna end soon. Wait, let me have a look. This playlist literally ends in 6 minutes. That is like perfect timing, actually. Lava plus wind. I don't know, is that the best one? I don't remember. Don't remember anymore. I don't think we can do any more enchantment fights, can we? Oh no, we can. Alright, we'll do one more enchantment fight, and then I think that is going to be it for DML for today. At least for the live stream. Again, I do want to get a drink. I should probably eat something, although I probably won't. But I do also want to play Apex today, because I haven't played it in like 4 days. I haven't really played anything in about 4 days. Of course it is. There are more combos than that though. Because you know sometimes when you put the different... If you put the elements a different way around, it depends on how many fire or wind dragons there are usually, or you know how many base element dragons there are. And there are a lot of fire hybrids, so it's normally a good idea to double check. Again, I don't remember what I used ever. I have short-term memory loss when it comes to breeding in DML. Do I think my team is OP? God, no. Level 16 is still worst? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it says 0 megabytes. Normally that's caused by either you not having a good internet connection, or sometimes it can be caused by Gameloft server problems, especially if multiple people are having the same problem. Again, remember that I could not access my Android account for 3.5 weeks at one point. For literally no reason, apart from the fact that Gameloft servers are shockingly bad. So sometimes, unfortunately, It is not your fault, and there is literally nothing that you can do apart from sending in a support ticket to CC. But you know, restart your game, reinstall it if you have to, might be worth giving it a go anyway. If nothing works, go and contact customer care. Glad you think so, Heartless. Can I add you? No, I have to explain this 9 times a day. No, you need to add me if you want to add me as a friend. You might be on a different platform to me, because remember, I am on PC EU, is what I'm playing on. So, if you are not on PC EU, you're not going to be adding me, you're going to be adding someone else. So, you need to understand the basics of how adding people works. And you should also listen when I say I literally can't add you anyway. What do you think the best team ever in DML could be? Hathor, Freya, Ares. It's something we talked about a lot. No combo can ignore those 2 while breeding Harpy. Well, that's fair. I believe you, Silver. I believe you more than my own memory of that combination, to be honest. But, you know, they could also bring out another exception, and then maybe that would be even better. What is my Android code? I don't know. I don't add people on Android anyway because I never open up the game apart from special events, so there's literally no point in you adding it. Like, I will not gift you. I will not help you. That's not me, like, saying, oh god, I don't want to help you. It's literally, I don't open that account unless I have events to do, and all I do on that account are events. I don't touch it otherwise, so no point in adding me, to be honest. But, you know, like I said, that's probably going to do us for the DML section of today. You can buy the hearts if you want for 560 gems, which I would never suggest, because what is that? That's like £16? Ugh. So overpriced. You're on PC APA? Well, then you're not on the same server as me. What should your average dragon level be? That's not how that works. People play the game differently, which means that you can be level 30 with level 100 dragons, or you can be level 100 with level 20 dragons as your max. Favorite baby version of a dragon? The wind-up's definitely up there. He's a cutie. He's like a little car. Pew 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 pew. Come and get it. Pew pew pew. But yeah, like I said, that is pretty much going to do us for today. So, thank you for joining me. Hope you had fun. You know, I am going to be looking out for that new event starting tomorrow, and hopefully we get news early on about what the combo is going to be, but don't hold your breath on that. We might get no information at all. So, we'll see. Now, you weren't being annoying, but remember, if you can't get it sorted, you need to contact customer care. Same with anything. Do you have a Discord? Yes. Yes. You have to play Apex with me? Again, it's whenever I log in, because I've got drinks to drink. I have some other stuff to do as well. You know, I'll log in whenever I can. But yeah, if anyone does add me on Apex, I will probably add you back. I've never really used Origin, like, ever. So I don't have a full friends list on Origin, thank goodness. It's not like DML where I have like 2 billion friend requests. Just text in the server. It's so much easier that way, if you're in it. It is the end. It is the end for the stream for now, I'm afraid. But thank you guys for being here. Enjoy yourselves, and I hope that I will see you again here soon.